NECC. There it is. Scores it off of that double touch there, off of the other player. Soren, what was this? What just happened?
How's it? Welcome in, everybody.
Oh, okay, cool. How's it going, everybody? Welcome to presumably the final Rocket League stream of the year. It's myself, Laird, joined by my good friend
Heath Indicator.
And we got a big night ahead of us. Tonight is the NECC Emergence Midwest Championship between Valpo Gold, number 2 seed coming into the playoffs, and number 1 seed Bethel Blue, who is undefeated and looking to keep that trend alive here in this finals.
Yeah, I mean, Keegan, I'm really excited to see this game. We've got an early goal already on the board, so we're talking, and the action is already coming here. It's 25 seconds into this one. Smurfy puts up an early one for Valpo, and I think that this is where Valpo's really going to need to bring their A game. They're going to need to get out in front of this Bethel team. I mean, Bethel's undefeated on the season, so they're going to be a tough opponent for this Valpo squad for sure, but Valpo making the plays happen here early in this one.
Yes, Bethel being undefeated, Valpo is going to need to really come out swinging, play to their wild card, play to their underdog status, and try to get an early lead as much as possible. And they do just that. Right now, Thamos is driving, puts it into the offensive zone for his team. Jank is right there with the deflection. We have Napier Legacy moving around. Jank into Smurfy, dinks that one right in there, and that's going to be a second goal within the first minute.
And oh my goodness, Valpo came to play today. I don't know what they got going on in practice this week, but they are ready and they are putting up a fight already early here against this Bethel defense.
Immediately it's going to be Jank taking it. He's going to win the joust. We got Napier Legacy taking it into the Valpo zone. Bear's Rock 2-2-1-2. He hits it around. He's going to maintain possession in the corner here. Moving up around for his teammate, Napier Legacy. However, Flamos is going to deflect into the corner. Real J-Bay, he's driving as well. Bear's Rock, waiting for Napier Legacy in center, who's going to rotate back around. Thamos is right now playing defense. Jank rotates back around to cover goal. Smurfy's taking it out again. Jank with a tap, no one home. However, that wasn't on target. Valpo was looking to make it 3-0 right there, but not even close. Thamos going up the wall, carrying it himself, keeping it away from the whole team, playing defense on the own ball. Jank right now hits it down, waiting around to see what the deflection is going to be like from Bethel. They're hopping right back on offense. J-Bay is driving into the corner. Gets a demo. One less defender there for Valpo, and that is going to cost them. Bear's Rock 2-2-1-2 is going to put Bethel on the board here.
Yeah, a little bit of a breakdown there for Valpo. That demo definitely didn't do them any favors. Just not able to get to that ball as it just squeaks past the defender there for a goal.
Joust coming out for the 4th time. Napier Legacy for Bethel is going to be winning it. Jank, however, on defense, passes right to Smurfy in center. Jank will be carrying it into the corner. Jukes out a couple defenders. Smurfy has a shot on goal, but not quite going to stick it home. Napier Legacy, daylight, takes it into Valpo's zone, but he will be deflected by a defender. Bear's Rock waiting in center. However, he is not quite ready to get that pass from Napier Legacy. Coming out of Valpo's corner, Jank right now is the sole attacker. Thamos and Smurfy playing defense right now. Real J-Bay pushing it into the other corner. Thamos is going to miss it. J-Bay has a chance to deflect here. Smurfy hits it off to the ceiling. Going to hit it off the wall as well. Napier Legacy and Jank are going to joust, and that's one's going to be won out slightly by Jank. Real J-Bay has it in the corner. Passes it over Smurfy. Thamos is going to tap it back center. He's going to drive it himself. Stops it to see if he can get a follow-up on his teammate. Jank is going to hit it down, but Real J-Bay is right there to push it right back in Valpo's zone.
Yeah, it just looked like Thamos didn't have quite enough boost there to make it happen. He ran out at the most inconvenient time. Tried to get that ground pinch, but not enough boost left in the tank.
That boost is really crucial for those air situations, Ethan. And that could have been a very early 4th goal for Valpo. Or 3rd goal for Valpo, excuse me. Jank right now is going to hand it back to Napier Legacy. He will be taking it. Smurfy's going to contest him a little bit. Thamos gets up. Jank now has a full head of steam coming out of the corner, but J-Bay is going to keep it away from Valpo's team. 3 defenders to 1. Smurfy's going to miss it. Will J-Bay with some great patience there. Passes it to himself. Hits it into the goal off of the miss here. We're going to see this drive here. Carries it off the corner. Smurfy misses it. Expected that ball to bounce a little bit, but unfortunately it's going to be Real J-Bay sinking that one. And it is an even game with 1:46 left in this first round. Ball's going to start in Valpo's zone. Jank off the ceiling. Into Real J-Bay. deflects it off the wall. Valpo's lead has all but diminished now as 2 unanswered goals have been scored by Bethel. However, an own goal coming out from Bears Rock, and Jank finishing that one in style.
Yeah, look at this. He puts that right into the oncoming car there for Bethel. Bears Rock just couldn't get out of the way. I mean, really no fault by him there, just in the path of the ball. And Jank, good play there.
That's an X factor that Valpo likes to bring to the table. Valpo has some really good team chemistry. They might not have the best record this season, but I will say for sure, they know how to ball whenever it comes down to it. However, that same could be said about Bethel, who's going to carry that one from center, uncontested, to take an early goal. Thamos right here was completely stopped off, was trying to get some boost, and then he got demoed. No chance for him to make that one. Still an even game. 1 minute, 23 seconds left.
Yeah, I mean, it really does look like this is going to be a big back-and-forth game. Bethel definitely has a one-up on Valpo in terms of the passing plays, but in terms of Valpo's rotation and positioning, they definitely have the upper hand and the energy that they're bringing out here to play today, too. So it'll see if Bethel can keep up with them and make those plays happen with their good passing.
Right, Bethel's doing a good job of signing off all these attacks from Valpo. Valpo got off really early. Bethel has done a really good job retaliating since then, but they have yet to have a lead in this game 1. Jank right now is going to try to take it away from Bears Rock, who carries it up. Thamos right now trying to do the same thing, chases it up the wall in the corner. He's going to carry it over top of an attacker. Real J-Bay's going to miss that one. He's going to collide with Smurfy in midair. Napier Legacy has a shot on goal, but Jank with a nice save in the nick of time. Jank right now, he will be driving himself. Gets it over top of Napier Legacy, but Real J-Bay's hanging out in goal with a save of his own. 30 seconds remaining in this game 1. Bears Rock is trying to take it, but Smurfy is going to hit that ball away from him. Napier Legacy trying to keep the ball in possession for Bethel. However, some good defense. Another demo coming in onto Smurfy. Bethel's been really good at just taking a player off the board for Valpo, allowing their attacks to shine all the more brightly here. 10 seconds remaining here. Thamos is going to hit it off the wall. It looks like we will be going into overtime for this game 1. However, Bears Rock still holding it. Jank is trying to deflect it in his corner. Real J-Bay keeps the ball high. Napier Legacy tries to take that one. Real J-Bay meets 2 defenders, and it will be pushing us into overtime game 1.
Bringing it down to the wire there, but Valpo doing a good job on the defensive end there to hold off those attacks. Good team chemistry. Oh, I thought I was going to regret my words there as that one came down, but luckily for Valpo, stayed out of the net.
Valpo struck early during regular time. Now in overtime, it looks like they're trying to strike just as hard. Bears Rock meets a defender, has 2 defenders in his face. Jukes around Smurfy, but Jank is going to be the one to clear it. 3-on-2 right now. Bethel's going to rotate back around on defense, and Jank sneaks one past the competition. Excellent play from him.
And I mean, look at those points. He's got almost 700 points in this game, and look at that shot. Beautiful placement there from him. Great car control, great ball control. Valpo will take game 1 to go up in this series.
As our standing analyst this evening, Ethan, what are your big takeaways from that game 1?
Yeah, I mean, I said it at the start of the game, but Valpo definitely came out, on top in terms of pace of play and really making sure that they kept their heads in the game at all times. I mean, Bethel, I'm not hesitating to say it, but Bethel does have better passing and a little bit better chemistry in that regard. I mean, there's a reason that they're undefeated and, they're arguably the best team in the league. But to see Valpo come out here and really take charge of this game kind of makes me question if Bethel's going to be able to have a counter for Valpo's, pace of play and increased speed of playing. But I'm interested to see how this is going to go. It's a best of 7 series, so there's plenty of Rocket League to be played.
Lots of opportunities here for both teams to get some stuff going on. Now, you have to imagine that in Game 2, Valpo's probably not going to be able to get up to a 2-0 lead within the first minute. So I think the longer these games go, the more it's going to favor Bethel. I think Valpo needs to just get a lead early, and that's the best thing you can ask of them, because playing from the back against an undefeated Bethel squad, and for those of you who aren't quite initiated as we are, Valpo and Bethel have a long-term rivalry. It's very friendly, don't get me wrong, but neither one of these teams want to go down here, and we're going to be starting off game number 2 here. Valpo will be winning the initial face-off. However, they're going to have to retreat pretty early. Smurfy's going to deflect that one to the ground. Thamos is going to hit that one up, but Bears Rock is going to hit it back around to Valpo's corner. There's 3 defenders on this one. Jank will be driving initially. Smurfy's right now going to retreat, use a little bit of his boost to get on top of that. Real J-Bay waiting in the wings here. However, a high shot from Napier Legacy is going to go off the crossbar, away from everything. However, another shot coming in from Bears Rock. It's going to give Real J-Bay an assist, and at 4 minutes and 30 seconds remaining, it will be Bethel up 1-0.
Yeah, and look how Bears Rock tracked that ball coming in. I mean, I'm not sure if he necessarily knew that his teammate was going to shoot that one high, but once he saw where that ball was going, he was right on that and able to make the play. So Bethel coming to play here, game 2, telling Valpo we are not going to go away quietly here.
The big standout for me has been Napier Legacy's constant perfect positioning. He's always ready to work off of his teammates and get a real pass in there. Napier Legacy right now, again, positioning himself really well to cover the goal. Bears Rock will be taking it out there. He will meet Thamos in midair, who takes the ball away from him. Thamos still driving. Jank is going to hop back and try to get some extra boost. Napier Legacy will be driving out the corner, but Smurfy will deflect it off of him. Hanging out on the ceiling, and it will be Bethel possession. A nice bump there to deflect, get rid of Bears Rock's momentum a bit. Jank on the wall, perfect positioning for him. Thamos tries to hit that one back, but Smurfy is right there waiting too. Misses one defender, but Bears Rock is right there. Thamos goes up high. Does he have a teammate behind him? He doesn't anymore. Real J-Bay with another demo. Valpo has not gotten a single demo in their favor. They have been all for Bethel. Bethel's doing a really good job of clearing the defense.
Yeah, I was going to say, that's probably the 10th demo of the day. I mean, we're only in game 2 here. And
not
Bethel,
even halfway in game 2.
Exactly, and Bethel is just kind of destroying Valpo's team here in the demo game.
But not certainly in the defensive game. Jank is going to take that one away from the attackers. He's going to fight off the corner. He's going to miss that one just shy. And Real J-Bay will be driving with the help of Bears Rock. They're having a little bit of trouble putting some momentum behind that ball, but they're going to center it pretty well. Napier Legacy going to get a little bit of a tap on it. Thamos rolling around the wall. He's going to have another touch. No, he's not. He's going to hand it off to Smurfy. A nice little decoy there from him. However, not able to get much off of that. Real J-Bay is there to deflect. Jank right now waiting up high. He's going to disrupt that offense. Again, another demo going out in the favor of Bethel.
You know, we used to have a joke on Rocket League where when we would practice, we would try to have whatever player could make the most demos would win a prize for the night. And it always used to be a joke, but, you know, I genuinely think that Bethel's discovered Rocket League's new meta, which is, 12 demos over the course of 2 games.
Has to be part of their game plan. They have to recognize the team synergy that Valpo brings to the table. What they lack in technical skill, they make up for with really, really good communication and excellent teamwork. And again, just removing those heads from the table seems to be the MO for Bethel as we near the 2-minute mark. Jank right now has a chance to clear it, but no, Real J-Bay is just barely ahead of him. Another assist for Napier Legacy on the day. Game 2 very firmly in Bethel's favor. They have adjusted beautifully from game 1.
Yeah, and I mean, look how he turned around on that when he hit the power slide, spun his car around after he was already headed back on the defensive rotation and made that play happen. So a big play there for Bethel.
Valpo's going to have possession here first. Smurfy's going to miss that one, decoying yet again. Thamos is going to miss that one. I don't know if he's decoying too, but Jenks is there in the back. Has to take it out of his own corner. Real J-Bay is going to take it off the wall. Napier Legacy is going to whiff it. Go back around for some extra positioning. He's going to back up Bears Rock in the corner. He's going to go up high and touch this one, but Thamos gets there first. Bears Rock hits back into the corner. Smurfy right now hits it above Real J-Bay. That's a breakaway. Jank doesn't quite have the daylight. Bears Rock's going to get there first. No shot on goal for Valpo this drive. And finally, a demo goes in Valpo's favor.
There we go. Let's see if that changes the tides here in game 2.
Thamos right now in the air. Tries to go for a tap to the ground. Unfortunately, it will not connect. Bears Rock jukes out a defender. Has Real J-Bay behind him, but that's not going to put anything on goal. Bears Rock's going to put one just above the crossbar. Napier Legacy in a perfect position.
Yeah, this is a dangerous thing for Bethel. I mean, we saw in that first game, Valpo was able to get a leg up, but, I mean, now Bethel's really warmed up. They're ready to play, and Valpo is going to have to step up their passing game if they want to be able to keep up with them now.
At the teammates for Bethel, every single player has scored a single goal this round. Thamos right now has a breakaway of his own. Tries to tap it back in, but no, not quite enough clearance. Jank right now has it off the wall. No teammates will back him up, though, and Real J-Bay is going to deflect, get a nice save. Napier Legacy to Bears Rock. Bears Rock's going to decoy. Nice bump there. Play should be slightly won by Valpo. Thamos and Jank both going up high. Napier Legacy is just going to retreat. Bethel is in full defense mode. You have to wonder if this match is really out of hand for Valpo as a floater goes high, but Thamos will get that save. Napier Legacy again has the ball in the corner, but he's just going to goaltend for Valpo. He's hanging out. He's going to back around, grab some more boost.
He had a good opportunity there. Valpo was fortunate that he was not able to connect on there, but with 10 seconds left, you know, this game's probably all but over. Valpo's going to have to regroup and figure out a better plan for Game 3 coming up.
Yep, they're going to have to score right now to win every face-off in order to win. They got to tap in it, but not quite enough gas behind that one. Smurfy is just going to let it sink back to the ground. Every single player on Bethel's roster with a goal that round. Couple assists there for Napier Legacy, and a lot of demos.
Yeah, I mean, we look on the scoreboard here, and I mean, you know, Real J-Bay has 356 points, Bears Rock with 300, Napier with 282. So every single player on Bethel that game scored higher than every player on Valpo's squad. So even Thamos, who's the top scorer for Valpo, didn't have as many points as Bethel's bottom player. So, I mean, that definitely shows the disparity in this game, at least. You know, Bethel coming out on top and making themselves known. And 1-1, I mean, it's a fresh series here.
Yeah, they wanted to demonstrate that they got here undefeated for a good reason. And it's worth mentioning real quick that every single time Valpo has played against Bethel in the past in Rocket League, they haven't been able to win. And Bethel's trying to maintain that sense of dominance here. But Valpo got one up early on Bethel. I think Bethel has only lost one single game before today in playoffs. They believe they 3-0'd their first round. That was the 8th seed UWW. They were able to beat 5th seed SIUE 4-1 in semis. Now they're standing against Valpo, one apiece after 2 games played. Valpo, let's see what the adjustments are as we head into Game 2. But still looks like Bethel will be maintaining their dominance. Napier Legacy is going to be taking that one out. Flanked by his right-hand man, Real J-Bay. Hits it back in the corner. Bears Rock is going to try to hit it around, but Jank with no boost is going to charge heroically into the fray. Knock that ball back into Bethel's corner. Jank right now is going to hang out around, steal as much boost as possible. Napier Legacy going to fall down with this one. Hold it over center, but Thamos goes over his head. Real J-Bay to follow that one up into Jank, who keeps the ball in Valpo's possession in Bethel territory. Shot on goal from Jank, but Bears Rock is there with the save. Thamos and J-Bay are going to joust in air. Jank is perfectly waiting, though. It's going to hit back into the corner. J-Bay has it centered. No one's home. Smurfy missed that one. Could have caused an early goal in favor of Valpo, but there's a demo. Smurfy just in Bears Rock's line of sight.
Bears Rock's already got 100 points here, just over a minute played. And there we go. He picks up his first goal, 220 points here in Game 3. Bethel's going to go up early here in this one again. I mean, every game so far, Keegan, we've had a goal, you know, pretty early on, whether it's in favor of Valpo or Bethel, but teams are coming out early here to get themselves off the board, you know, pretty quick in these.
Both of these teams are gritty. They both want to prove their dominance here. And getting that early lead, both teams know how important it is. Another demo coming out for Napier Legacy onto Jank. Jank seems to be the one who's dying the most. They don't want him to play the game. In the corner shot. Oh my gosh, 2 whiffs there from Bethel. That could have been another early goal. No goaltending necessary for Valpo to survive that one. But man, that was close.
Miss there from Smurfy, but Jank, thankfully, being kind of everywhere here as we've seen him play all positions today. Able to save his teammate from a goal there.
Yeah, he's running around all over the place. Thamos is going to try to tear that one out. Bears Rock's hanging out center. It's going to be a weak one, but Jake's going to be able to deflect it away. Napier Legacy corners it. There's a demo onto Smurfy. No one's home. But a nice tap there again from Jank. He's going to keep that ball in play and out of the goal. J-Bay's going to hit it off the wall. Smurfy's going to try to go out over center. No one's home, but Jank respawn just in the nick of time. However, nobody's there. Sneaks it right past Thamos as well. A 2-0 lead here for Bethel again.
Oh, man, look at him. Once again, he came all the way back around, and he just puts that one right by the defender for Valpo, sneaking that into the corner. You've seen a couple goals like that from both teams, just really playing up those corners, using the whole goal, and not afraid to make some flashy plays there to make it happen.
Corners are always hardest to hit. Napier Legacy soloing this one. Thamos going to get demoed in midair, but he will deflect the ball away. Bears Rock, though, has another one sinking in into that top left corner. Top right if you are standing behind the goal. facing towards it, but look at this. Boom.
Yeah,
Nobody home.
Just like I said, I mean, the last one was bottom left, that one was top left. I mean, no one's going for the center of the goal. They're going pretty much everywhere but it's cool to see these teams, you know, with such precise shots, and that's what you can expect from higher level Rocket League play.
Napier Legacy will be taking it out of the corner. Jank is going to hit it back away, right into a waiting Bears Rock. A little bit of deflection there in center, but it will be Bethel driving. Jank gets a little bit of boost after a retreat. Hangs out around. Jank is hanging out in the corner, trying to deflect out of the corner of your eye. Blindsided. Napier Legacy with another demo onto Thamos. Smurfy finally returning the favor onto Bears Rock. Thamos carries that one out of the corner. A nice little juke on the defender. Oh my god, and he's going to keep carrying this one. Rotates around there, looking for a teammate, looking for anybody. Bears Rock is home with a save, but Jank is behind him. You got to wonder if Bethel is starved on fuel. However, now they're going to be able to retreat, recoup, get a little bit of breathing room, and a little bit of extra boost back. But that was a really good play from Valpo. They just weren't able to sustain it as long as they needed to.
Yeah, I mean,
Oh, hey!
there we go. A goal from Valpo. I was just about to say, I mean, the biggest thing that Valpo is struggling with here is, you know, their defense. They're kind of getting caught on the back foot. You know, their rotations probably aren't as quick as they should be, and they're just getting caught on the back foot, and Bethel's able to put one past them. I mean, we've seen a couple times that's happened, but they're able to get a goal here, so maybe this will give them some inspiration to put their foot down and get back in this game.
Jank went supersonic to hit that one away, but a nice save from Napier Legacy after Thanos' approach. Bears Rock's going to hit it up over. Napier Legacy going to try to tap it off the ceiling. Jank is home! And he's going to sink that one away. Great save. Thamos now taking it off the corner. Has it floating. Not quite going to be underneath that crossbar. That might have been a goal had he sank that trajectory a little bit further. Jank's going to whiff on that one. He's going to have to retreat, grab some extra boost here. Napier Legacy and Bears Rock driving. Thamos is going to hit it away from both of them. Carry it off the ceiling into the corner. Real JP with a deflection. Sends it sailing over center. Smurfy with a deflection. Jank into the corner. Bears Rock sails that one out. Smurfy right now trying to get ahead of the competition. Hits it away from Napier Legacy. Steals some boost. Gets a demo onto Thamos. No one's home, but Jank, just like from out of nowhere, like we are used to from him, is going to hit that one away. 40 seconds remaining on the game clock for this game number 3 here. Jank and Thamos driving. Bears Rock ready. Jank hits it. Tries to get a pinch, but doesn't quite do so. Bears Rock with an excellent defensive play.
Man, had that one gone in, that would have been a pro-level play. Took that one in backwards off the air dribble. That's not something that you see very often.
Jank playing great. Smurfy will be getting a save there. Napier Legacy going to hit it up high. Try to stall out a little bit. And at this point, stalling's all you got to do. Thamos hits that one away. Into the wall. Jank right now flying high, flying hard, but it will be Real JB with a deflection. Thamos trying to keep that one alive, but no, it is going to hit the ground right off the wall. Bears Rock with the MVP, 4 saves. Excellent play from Bethel yet again.
Yeah, unfortunately, I don't really think I can say much that hasn't already been said. I mean, we're kind of seeing the same things game after game. I mean, Valpo's struggling on the defensive end. They're kind of struggling to kind of have much of a counterplay, and I think that's the biggest spot, where they can improve going forward. I mean, like I said earlier, Bethel has better passing, and they have a little bit better air control, but I mean, we saw plays from Jank where, you know, he's bringing the ball up in the air completely. Thamos brings the ball up and around the edges so well, and the passes really just aren't there for Valpo. So the plays are there, but they're just not able to, you know, make every step they need to complete them.
Yeah, I will say one thing. Jank plays to his team's weaknesses incredibly well. Considering positioning seems to be a big weakness for this Valpo squad, particularly today, Jank has been an absolute saint in front of the goal. No matter where the ball is heading, Jank will usually get a hand on it before it sails anywhere into his own zone. He's been really good at meeting the ball halfway and stopping a lot of crucial Bethel attacks. Let's see if he can hold out strong. It is 2-1 in favor of Bethel. 2 games stand in their path to victory. Valpo needs to take 3 without losing those 2 first. And it looks like they're going to be starting on offense early. Thamos going up high, tries to sink that one, gets a pinch, but Jank was not quite fast enough to sink that one into the net. Already Valpo showing some fangs early. Napier Legacy right now trying to maintain possession. Smurfy will beat all the defenders. No one home. Bears Rock has to retreat. Gets that one out of dodge. Jank right now needs to try to get a hand on it. He can't quite do it. Real J-Bait and Napier Legacy are going to be taking that one out of the corner. Napier Legacy on his own. Thamos with a hit into Smurfy, who hits it off the wall. Jukes out a couple defenders. It is behind the entire Bethel squad, but Bears Rock with a little bit of extra boost is going to get on top of it. Bears Rock with 2 very, very good stops of Valpo's offense in this game already.
And look at this. This whole, sorry about that, this whole entire game is being played in the air right now. I mean, they're not even coming down at all. Every play that's being made is an aerial or a pass in the air, or one or the other.
You will not be seeing this in professional soccer, ladies and gentlemen. Jank right now retreating to try to cover net. Thamos is going to hit it out. A little bit of extra boost needed from Jank to do everything he wants to. Thamos is going to hit it away. Jank is going out for that one. Has it still in possession. It's not going to hit. Thamos sails it right past the net into the wall. Unfortunate there. A couple bumps from Smurfy onto his teammate is going to give Bethel possession again. Jank, a nice little drift around. However, not quite able to take possession back. However, Smurfy passes it right out to him. Thamos from center sinks it, and he gets it. Bullseye!
Wow, look at that play. I mean, watch how high he came up here for this one, and look at that directional hit off his car, and he hits that one right past Napier Legacy. Maybe a little bit of an unfortunate miss there for Bethel, but a great shot from Valpo, and they'll go up 1-0, 3:16 left. This is going to be an exciting one.
So far, that has remained to be true, Ethan. However, there are 2 attackers trying to sink this one in the net, but Valpo is going to retaliate with 2 of their own defenders. Smurfy with a miss. Jank trying to recover. Thamos going to take it away from Bethel there, trying to drive it off the wall. Jank hits it off the wall. Thamos retreats to grab boost instead of pushing. The wise play, the defensive play, particularly when you have a lead like this one. Jank will get demoed for his troubles. It's going to give Bethel a little bit of room to carry. Real J-Bait into the corner. Thamos with the clear. Napier Legacy to keep some offense going. Smurfy hits it into a couple defenders. Blues Rock still maintaining possession. It gets hit up high. Thamos with the tap away. Napier Legacy trying to retaliate. Can't quite get a hand on it yet. Valpo with some good positioning. 2 goaltenders are going to hit that one away. Save will be credited with Thamos. There's Rock. Okay, a demo finally coming out in Valpo's favor onto Real J-Bay. However, Bethel sneaks it past the defenders. Smurfy is waiting, and it's an own goal. Bears Rock deflecting it right off his windshield. It is 1 apiece.
Yeah, I'm like 90% sure that was an intentional play there from Bears Rock. I mean, he saw them coming in. He just hit it straight down, and it might have been a little bit of a kiss of luck there as well. But wow, that was an interesting one.
And even if he whiffed there, he had a teammate behind to possibly get some more offense going. Bears Rock with a little bit of boost in his tank. A nice shot, but Real J-Bay with a deflection. Napier Legacy taking Smurfy off the table. He will be respawning in about a second. Here he is, just in the nick of time to get that save. Bears Rock with a tap, waiting for Napier Legacy, but a great clear. Not credited to anyone, but that was necessary for Valpo to save a goal there. Real J-Bay keeping the offense going. It's a Bears Rock. Yet another goal from Bears Rock. 2 in a row for him.
Yeah, I mean, he's really been the top goal scorer here for Bethel. I mean, he's just putting goal after goal. And if I remember correctly, you know, when he was on the team last year, he kind of filled the same position on Bethel's team, you know, being their big goal scorer, being their go-to guy to get him out in the lead early, and that's exactly what he's been doing so far tonight.
Oh, a couple bumps are going to be going in Bethel's favor, but Jank will not be denied. He gets that clear. Napier Legacy trying to take that one solo, and he does! Sneaks it past the defender yet again. 3 goals unanswered in favor of Bethel after a very early Valpo lead.
Yeah, it looks like Valpo's having a little bit of a breakdown here on defense. I mean, Bethel is just putting in goal after goal. Just like you said, 3 unanswered goals now for them. So Valpo's really got to turn it around here if they want to keep themselves in this series.
Couple whiffs from Valpo. Jank is going to be the lone man standing at goal. He's going to whiff, and a couple taps off the wall. Another one for Napier Legacy. They're scoring as often as about a professional basketball team right now.
Yeah, I mean, look at this. He got the triple touch up off that crossbar. Oh, my goodness. Talk about professional level play.
Well, you got to imagine this one might be a little bit close to out of reach for Valpo, but there's a minute 25 left. Anything can happen. particularly with Thamos' defense doing the brunt of the work. He's going to take the ball out, keep it in Bethel's corner. Hopefully his teammates are in position to get some follow-ups off that. Smurfy will be taking that one off the ceiling, but Napier Legacy will be driving for Bethel. He's going to hit it off the wall. Back to himself. Back to Bears Rock, but Jank is going to deflect a little bit. Smurfy will take that one center, but Real J-Bay takes it off Valpo's left side, and a solo goal, but Jank, with an epic save, is going to be keeping this one alive. Smurfy now repositioning. Thamos taking it from center. Real J-Bay going up high. Trying to get a follow-up off this one. Jank off the wall. Right into Bears Rock, who's waiting in net. A tap behind him! And that will be a score for Jank. Making this one a little bit closer.
Yeah, we'll see if this is enough of a kick in the pants for Valpo to maybe get some back here, but a good car control there by Jank to put that one home.
Valpo kicking this one off. The joust will be won by Smurfy, who has a follow from Jank. The ball's going to go up high. A follow-up from Thamos. He whiffs twice, 3 times. Smurfy with a follow-up. Unfortunate play. That could have been just what the doctor ordered for Valpo as 30 seconds remain in this match. Bethel still driving, trying to keep the ball out of Valpo's clutches as long as possible. Keep the ball up high in the air. Play full on stall. Jank will be taking this one out, but Real J-Bay with the deflection. 10 seconds remain. Valpo needs to score right now, win the face-off, immediately get it into net. Unfortunately, it does not look like there is time left on the clock. Real J-Bay is going to hit that one up in the air. Is Valpo home for this one? Not quite. Bethel, 3 straight wins are on set point.
Yeah, you know, they'll go up 3-1 with that one, and it's really going to be tough for Valpo to come back, and you just see Smurfy calling a timeout there, so they'll get a little bit of a chance to kind of regroup here and figure things out. It's a little bit disappointing to see Valpo fall, to their 3rd straight game. Especially if they came out so strong in game 1, but, they've got a big showing out here watching this one. And, regardless of the outcome of the series, Valpo's put together a great season. They've really stepped up their play this season, and going forward, I mean, there's really the sky's the limit for this team and for the program just in general. So.
Well, this is implying we've already lost. We got 3 games to win, and we can do it. Again,
of course, the reverse sweep.
Smurfy taking a timeout here, try to rediscuss tactics, figure out what they need to do to beat this Bethel squad. Bethel came to play. They came to play, but I'm sure Valpo's going to retaliate a little bit here too.
Yeah, I mean, the reverse sweep in Rocket League is not all that uncommon. We've seen plenty of Valpo reverse sweeps throughout the season. So, I mean, who's to say that the championship won't be one of them? So.
Hey, man, Valpo, we're like caged animals when we're playing from the back. We know how to fight. Valpo's going to have to do just that. Stand against those demos. Try to get the ball in the net early and often.
Yeah, Master Seb here in chat. Master Seb from Valpo's Brown Rocket League team, but he says, I hate demos, so annoying to play against. He is absolutely right. But like I said before, Bethel might have just figured out that demos are the new meta. So I don't really know what to say to that.
Well, I mean, the scoreboard doesn't lie. They are making it work. They're playing to great effect. And Valpo's just going to have to deal with that, It's so hard to track where your opponents are at all times. They're coming in from the blind spot to get those demos. They're going to have eyes in the back of your head, but when you're focused on figuring out where the ball is, there's a lot you got to think about. And Bells is doing a really good job of putting the pressure on this Valpo squad. There's a reason that this team is considered elite. There's a reason they're undefeated. There's a reason that they have been so hard for every team in the conference to play against.
Yeah, I mean, and they've been good year after year after year. I mean, watching Bethel for the past few years even, they've just been a good program through and through. So once you've built that foundation for that good program, it becomes all the more difficult for other teams to beat you because you're just building on those foundations of good gameplay.
Absolutely, but Thamos is going to be starting early. Tries to get a double tap. A little bit above the crossbar, but already Valpo starting hard on the offense. It'll be Napier Legacy driving this one solo into Thamos, who deflects. Bears Rock sneaks it past a couple defenders. Smurfy in the air. We'll be taking that one out. Valpo, 3-on-2 right now for them. Jank wheels it around. Napier Legacy with a bump. Takes it out of the corner. Passes it low to Bears Rock. Passes it up high. Napier Legacy trying to get a bump on the goalie, which is completely legal in car soccer. However, a drive, hard hit from Valpo, taking that one. Napier Legacy retaliates The tap out of the corner. Ball is sailing a little bit low for him. Into a demo, getting rid of Jank. Jank off the table is very scary for Valpo. Smurfy off the table now too. Two timely demos, but Valpo stands strong. Great defense from Napier Legacy. A double tap, 2 saves for him. Bump off the ball. Demos has to retaliate back around. Smurfy, a little bit too late on the jump, and it will be Bears Rock striking first yet again for this Bethel squad.
Yeah, if I'm going to be honest there, all that Smurfy really had to do was just, double tap that X button and he would have been able to get up to that one. But, in the heat of the moment there, it's difficult to make those split-second decisions. You don't know if you're better off going forward, backwards, doing a flip or anything like that. So can't put too much blame on him there, but an unfortunate miss there for Valpo.
Yep, positioning is very important in this, and if he jumped too early, he might have gotten scored on as well. So the hesitation, I can definitely understand. As Napier Legacy carries that one for Bethel. Real J-Bay taking this one, but Thamos sneaks it past him. A demo this time coming out for Valpo. However, they're not able to jump on it quick enough. Bears Rock will be respawned by now. There he is. Right now trying to get some deflections on this one. Thamos annoying this this Bethel squad, taking the ball away from them. Jank is going to retaliate from the corner. Smurfy is going to whiff on it. Jank gets bumped away, but Thamos will respawn in the ball's face. Gets demos again!
Man, I wish that we had stat tracking, overall, so we could see how many demos Bethel's put. It's got to be up around 20 by now.
21 with that hit onto Smurfy. Bears Rock sailing this one low and slow. He's going to jump away from it as Jank starts driving. Jank doesn't have a lot of boost, but now he's got a full tank. Tries to solo through the entire team. Unfortunately, Bethel will get there. Smurfy now is going to hit it away. Jank and Bears Rock are going to be jousting for this one. Smurfy takes it away. Napier Legacy hanging out center. Going to hit it back into the other corner. A demo onto Thamos as well. Jank hits up all the way. Smurfy's going to center it, push it to the other side. There's 3 Valpo players here trying to take this one away from Bears Rock. Thamos is going to do that, just that. Flanked by his countryman, Jank. Takes this one out. Real J-Bay hits it right to Jank. A double demo. We don't see that happen very often. Bethel finally getting a taste of their own medicine. Misery loves company. Real J-Bay driving this one solo with the help of Bears Rock. Valpo, luckily, no one home still and off the crossbar. They got a gift there. Jank tries to deflect that one into the corner. Valpo super lucky that it's not 2-0 right now. And nearly 1-1. But a great defensive save from Real J-Bay, who's now back on the offense, carrying this one.
Oh my goodness. What in the world is going on? This is like, oh my gosh, this is the most random game of Rocket League I think I've ever seen, between the demos and the saves and the shots, and oh my goodness.
Smurfy trying to joust with Real J-Bay. Jank coming into the corner. Real J-Bay's going to drive that one out. Has to flip himself over like a turtle. Thamos is out again. Real J-Bay driving this one. But a great stoppage there. A takeaway from Smurfy is going to be keeping Valpo on the offensive side of the table. Bears Rock takes that one back out, and it will be Bethel ball. Back in the corner now. Jank tries to pass it up to past Thamos. Thamos in the corner. It's a 2-on-1. Thamos hits it up high. Thanks to Napier Legacy getting a hand in there. Valpo's going to retaliate by hopping back, grabbing a little bit of extra boost, trying to go for a counterattack here, but Napier Legacy feeds that one. Smurfy with an epic save. Jank right now wheeling around here has been a bit of a non-factor this game, contrary to what we're used to seeing from him. Thamos respawned from about being demoed for his 5th time this round. 40 seconds remain potentially in Valpo's season. Bears Rock up high into Thamos. A lot of slow hits. Trying to stall as much time off the clock as possible is Bethel. Couple bumps. Sneaks that one away. A miss. Back into the corner now. Bethel trying to put one more up on the ball. Might be set. He's taking it away. Stalling as much as he can. Real J-Bay keeps it up in the air. Napier Legacy is going to get a demo onto Jank. Smurfy. Thamos. And now Jank with a respawn are going to be taking this potentially last hit for Valpo. Jank with a centering shot, but it will be Bears Rock with a deflection onto the ground. And a quick 4-1 victory is going to close this one out. Bethel is going to stand tall today, beating Valpo, I believe, for what, like the 5th time in a row?
Yeah, unfortunately, and that will mean that Bethel has come away with the championship now with a completely undefeated season. So, absolutely unreal performance from them. But, with all that being said, a great experience, being able to watch this Valpo team this season. And they've really put a good foot forward and great effort in terms of their gameplay now, too. So, it'll be really exciting to see what they're able to do next season. And then they have nationals as well, so they're not
True.
completely done playing. But the NEC season is come to a close now.
Yeah, well, hey, final thoughts for this one. Congratulations to Bethel. They played one heck of a set, 4-1, probably somewhere to the effect of 30 or so demos. Really good aggression from that team. There's a reason why they made it this far and why they were able to win this one. Great program. Nothing but good things to say about those guys. But it does not feel good to lose, I will put it that way. But congratulations to them. They are the NECC Emergence Midwest champions.
Yeah, I mean, and once again, as we say on every stream, thank you to our stream producer and graduate assistant Michael, who is this your last stream that you're running? Unless we do something next week, he says this is his last stream. So thank you to him for running all of our broadcasts for the season. And thank you to everyone who tuned in here at Valpo's Twitch. And we are live here in the beautiful Hara Union in the wonderful Valpo Esports Arena for all of our broadcasts. But we look forward to seeing you next season.
Yep, as always, until next time, folks, ring that bell. We will see you next season. Also, stay tuned for Twitter. We got some good stuff cooking this weekend. Just, don't want to spoil anything, but it's pretty cool. Pretty near and dear project to us that we got produced just in the time for the end of the year, so you don't want to miss that one. But without further ado, we'll let you guys go to your Friday evening. Go have a good time. Stay safe. Don't do anything I wouldn't do. Have a great time. We'll see you next season, folks.